Hello, this video is for not only my friend's lawyer, but also for the judge to see. So, to my friend's lawyer that is helping out with the Nicholas C. Beagler case, if you could please show this to the judge, that would be huge. To the judge, if you do see this, my name is Chance Wilkins. I am 34 years old out of Akron, Ohio, and I am a victim of— That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
It's not I am, and I'm cracked out on Mountain Dew! What's goody, everybody here in the swamp at 339. It's great to see you back for another episode of the Cyrax deep dive series here on the Swamp Dweller Live YouTube channel. You can also find archives and deleted episodes over on Rumble. Episodes like the Heather 2 arc and stuff like that, which unfortunately were removed from good old YouTube, are over there and available to watch. Just search good old Swamp Dweller or use the link in the description. Anyways, Cyrax, he's back. He wasn't gone for very long. And of course, he's back and making every excuse as to why he is not at fault for his actions. He seems to have some proof though, at least according to him, that is unrefutable and shows that Marty is gonna get his comeuppance in court. He even records a beautiful video here for the judge. Can you imagine getting a video sent like this to you? Obviously this is a troll, but could you imagine being a real judge? You sit down in the morning, have your coffee, and you just immediately spit it out of this goblin with his scabs all over the place, hair falling out, teeth decaying. You could practically smell his breath through the screen. Anyway, let's see what Cyrax has to show us here. Apparently this proof is unrefutable.
This individual, Nicholas C. Beagler. Now, I'm very aware of the current standings of what's going on. I understand that you guys are going after him for, different stuff, but I'm hoping that you'll hear me out, because some of the money that he has been storing away has been made off of my back and actually was made from me and off of what I do for work, which is content creation.
So that was a fucking lie.
And for the past 8 years, this individual has committed very illegal crimes against me personally and my family and even my friends.
So the actual human disease that is Chance Wilkins, aka Cyrax, seems to think that any judge would take what he is saying right now and give it any actual weight in a court of law. Cyrax, I know you're delusional and live in your own world, but you're not that stupid. No, I take that back, you actually are. Again, just put yourself in the shoes of any judge who would actually be looking at this. Imagine what you would think. Imagine your reaction to this actual creature. You might actually start believing cryptids. You might actually search up cryptid stories on YouTube and find the Swamp Dweller YouTube channel and be like, holy crap, the Goblin of Akron's real? And there are sightings? It truly is a beautiful world we live in, where people are learning new things all the time and discovering new creatures, just like Cyrax. But let's hear him out like he's requesting from the judge here and see what else he has to say.
If possible, I would like to add to the charges if possible.
Oh, I bet you would, Cyrax.
Some of the things that this man has done includes illegal entrapment, where he hired a grown woman to pretend to be an of-age female and then had her pretend to be underage after she had tricked me into thinking that she was of age, and basically tried to make me look like a pedophile, so that he could then, isolate me from my friends and use me and extort me. This individual has been extorting me for over 8 years now.
Damn, Cyrax really was bullied for so long and so relentlessly by the troll community that not even he can tell when he's lying or discern what's truth from fiction anymore. It truly is sad, because we all know Cyrax is delusional, but these desperate attempts at trying to to feign any sorts of victimization on his end is absolutely insane. It is an incredibly tired record hearing Cyrax spin the same yarn over and over, trying to gaslight the audience into thinking he is not a PDF, even though he is self-admittedly one. I truly don't understand how Cyrax hasn't figured out what entrapment is yet, and how it has nothing to do with Marty, Masshole Mafia, or any of the trolls, and how they couldn't entrap him, even if they wanted to, because, you know, that's not how that law works.
And he hasn't just been extorting me for money. This person has stolen music from me that I personally created. This person has falsely reported me many times to various social media websites. This person has also tried to have me killed. This person has committed attempted murder by having somebody go onto my neighbor's roof right over here, which is only not even 10 feet away. I was doing a live stream and he had hired somebody to try to kill me. They shot at me through my bedroom window, missed me, and the bullet actually went into my mattress. And thankfully, you know, I'm still here.
Ah, yes, Chance. The strongest opener to any argument in court is definitely gonna be that this guy's not only extorted you for money, but he stole your music. And not to mention, he reported you on social medias. This guy's been a real thorn in your side, and I'm sure the judge gives a full flying crap about it. But yes, of course, it only gets worse. We go from small claims like that to claims of attempted murder. These claims are truly outlandish. Chance, do you have any actual proof that somebody tried to kill you in your own home? Because last I checked, you never actually provided any proof of this said bullet. This truly would be one case for the true crime books. Extortion, attempted murders, overdoses, and everything else in between. You couldn't write a better story even if you tried. This story would truly give Breaking Bad a run for its money. You're telling me Marty and William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy and all the dastardly trolls who are out to get good old Chancey Poo somehow figured out a way to get a trained gunman to climb your neighbor's roof without being detected, to shoot just past your little hairs on your balding, scabby head and into your mattress just to fade into existence and never be heard or seen from again? Not even the crackhead on the street of Akron would believe that one, brother. And that guy just saw 13 unicorns run down the street 12 minutes ago.
The police never did anything about it. The bullet is still lodged in my bed. This person has even threatened to bomb my house with Molotov cocktail bombs. This person has also hired people to drop paint onto my house via drones. This person has showed up to my house multiple times. He has attacked my friends, attacked my family, ruined my reputation. At one point, I was a paid live streamer on Twitch.
I was lying.
And I was working on making Twitch my actual job.
Look, I've uploaded enough true crime documentaries in my time to know a thing or two, and I can definitely tell you that law enforcement can definitely be lackluster and be pretty hit or miss. But it would be absolutely diabolical for the Akron Police Department to actually ignore a real potential threat. The reason why, Cyrax, the police didn't take it seriously was because there's no credibility and you guys are listed as 43s, which if you don't know what that means, it means that they're mentally unstable and should have everything they say taken with a grain of salt. Essentially, they're a waste of taxpayer money, and the police hate dealing with them. Once again, Cyrax, the judge could give a single rat tooth about your Twitch career and or the lack of Twitch career. Making $100 one time on Twitch doesn't mean you had a rising Twitch career, Cyrax. That means you got a pity party one time from Nilet because they decided they wanted to try to help you rebrand for whatever odd reason. And that's it, Cyrax. That's literally it. There was never anything else that was taken from you. Unfortunately, Cyrax, your life was just as depraved. You were just as much of a loser sitting in your grandmother's basement, doing absolutely nothing, but maybe hanging out with Jake, good old security Jake, once or twice a month, whenever Sally couldn't handle you being around the house anymore. You know, when she wanted some alone time time with good old Perky Ed.
I was making $150 a day on Twitch when he had me falsely recorded for stuff that I was not doing.
Now you're just lying, Cyrax. That's the worst part about this. Like, you're gonna be under oath. You can't just lie, Cyrax. Once a liar, always a liar. Cyrax wasn't making $150 a day. Cyrax made $114 to $116 one time on Twitch in a month's time. Not in a day, not in an hour, not in a week, in a 30 days time span. One time, guys. Again, one time.
I lost all my sponsorships that I had with them at the time. I lost my account. I lost a lot because of this individual. Because of this individual, I now live with very, very mild but still very effective and very active PTSD.
What?
Life is pain!
I now deal with depression, anxiety, panic attacks every day because of this individual. This person has also hired his friends, whom the lawyer has on hand, who the lawyer knows about. He has also hired these people that the lawyers mentioned to personally steal my videos.
You know, for somebody who genuinely had nothing at the start of this, you somehow sure did lose a lot, Cyrax. You lost all these sponsors, you lost all these accounts, you lost all this fame and glory. But it's really hard to lose something you never actually had a grasp on, Cyrax. I truly find it amazing that you think the judge would care about any of this stuff. Again, what does any of this have to do with actual laws being broken? Just sounds like you've had an unfortunate go of things with this whole content creation career you've been chasing for 25 years. If Cyrax has said anything true, it's actually that. I do believe that he has depression. I would be depressed if I had to look at that ugly mug I call a face every single day in a mirror as well. I can see why he avoids the bathroom. He doesn't want to have to look at it. He probably can't afford a new mirror anyway and doesn't want to shatter it. He has anxiety, but not for any mental illness-induced issues. It's mainly because he drinks so much caffeine in sugar-filled drinks that his body is constantly in fight or flight mode. It doesn't know what to do. It's got so much adrenaline going through it because this little goblet is full of so much piss and vinegar. Trust me, a healthy diet, a consistent routine, and a positive attitude will do so much for you in your quality of life.
And these people have also made a fake record label called Goblin Records and used the fake artist known as Wance Chilkins, which is basically a play on my name, and have stolen my music, basically had it copywritten under a fake name so that I cannot make any kind of profit off of my own work. Anytime I try to make any kind of money, these people come in and they attack me for no reason, and they make it hard for me to make any kind of money.
See, Cyrax, this is why you need somebody like myself around. You need an adult in the room, somebody to hold your hand so they can make sure you don't fib. It's not nice to lie, especially to the nice judge and jury. Don't waste these good people's time, Cyrax. You took all this time to explain the situation, you might as well be transparent. All these people are trolling you and messing with you and blocking you from having a career and making money from it for no reason? Cyrax, be honest with the judge here. We all know Cyrax is a multi-time, self-admitted, and caught PDF. Not only that, he is a multi-time offending and even caught and convicted woman abuser. Let's not forget that one time he R-worded a blind boy in high school, and all the times that Chance has assaulted people on the public streets of Akron, Ohio. To say there's no reason would not be quite genuine there, Cyrax.
I have been dealing with this individual and his illegal doings for over 8 years now. This man's most recent attack on me was he had gotten a hold of a black market seller or buyer to go over to my house and then tried to say that he called the police here after sending the person here and tried to say that I was illegally selling stuff that I was not. Because of Nick, I actually ended up in jail last year because he sent somebody over to my house that was harassing me and my family, and they kept going on and off our property, and they put my family in danger, and when I wrongfully got arrested.
Cyraxx couldn't articulate a sentence without stuttering or saying or ah if his life depended on it. Cyraxx's brain isn't even comparative to a hamster running on a wheel in somebody's head. No. There's much less brain power than that happening in there. I truly believe there's one solitary single bedbug in that little brain, attempting to run on the wheel, but it just doesn't have enough weight to move it. One of the last few trolls Marty was doing actively before passing, RIP and peace be upon that man, is that he was actively sending Nazi memorabilia collectors to good old 339 Lloyd, and unfortunately cops were called a few times and some skirmishes occurred, but nothing of note. Nothing more than the typical, the police come out, there's nothing they can really do for anybody involved type thing, and everybody just goes home. And of course, Cyraxx did end up in jail last year, but I don't necessarily think you could blame music business Bartholomew for that one. Aware of myself as his own person and made his own decisions. And Cyraxx, unfortunately, you decided to assault them on public property. And you're incredibly lucky Marty was able to convince Aware of Myself to not show up. He really did you a solid. And you're out here trying to rat him out to the courts. What kind of friend are you, Cyraxx? Next, we're going to move on to the next set of clips that Cyraxx threw up on his good old YouTube channel. So let's see what else he's got to say. In this one, he's complaining and once more claiming that he is above the trolls and the troll community.
Hello, Jerry. Hello, Jerry Lundstedt. You really are one stupid motherfucker, ain't you? By you standing up for Kira like you did, that makes you part of the problem. Because you're defending a bad mother. You're defending a piece of shit human being mother that put her own kid in fucking danger. You really are a fucking idiot. You know that? Cause see, Kira got with a known ass drug addict. She got with a fucking meth which put her son in direct danger.
You know, Cyraxx has a point. Kira definitely is a pretty bad mother. She did put her kids in direct danger. Not with this whole drug addict meth guy. Nah. That's much less dangerous than putting them anywhere near Cyraxx. So you're right, Cyraxx. You're right. Thank you for sounding the alarms and letting everybody know that this woman has let her child not only be around meth heads, but known PDFs. Notorious ones at that online.
And I'm sorry, but any decent human being with a half a fucking brain agree with what I'm saying. The moment that she got with that drug addict is the very moment that she put her son in direct danger. So you can sit there and defend that drug addict Kira all you want, Jerry, but everybody else knows the real truth, Jerry. Let me ask you guys something. Now, I don't know if you guys are parents yourselves. If you are, I'm super happy for you. But I got a question for you too. If your significant others has a kid and they leave you for a druggie, does that not by default, because of everything that druggies do and the whole lifestyle that goes with that, does that not directly and inadvertently and by default put your child in imminent danger?
So in classic Cyraxx fashion, he is going to harp on something that's not even the problem. He's gonna find something that's obvious and common sense, like, hey, you shouldn't bring your kids around drug addicts or drugs or anything like that. It's obvious. Doesn't that make you a bad parent? Doesn't that put you and your kids in imminent danger? Yes, Cyraxx, of course it does. Cyraxx, why are you so creepy and weird? I'm really happy for you. Like, people don't have kids every single day. Having kids is not really some crazy miracle. Well, I guess unless you're Cyraxx, that's probably the most unobtainable miracle possible.
Jerry, Kira put Callum, her biological son, who for me was a son to me because I helped raise him his entire life. So yes, he might not be my son by blood, but I will always view that boy as my son because I helped raise him when his biological father was never around. I did everything I fucking could from my end to help raise him. So don't you fucking dare and say that I'm a bad person for calling out Kira Grieve, who's a piece of shit mother, for putting her kid in danger.
Cyraxx's recent kick of revisionist history has been very disturbing to witness. He acts like we don't have a nearly 50-part series documenting every every meaningful and minute detail about his life, like we haven't documented him crapping himself a dozen times, getting caught being a PDF, embarrassing himself time and time again, whether it be with e-racing, terrible karaoke quote covers, or any other very sad and meager thing Cyrax attempts to be the world's best at. One of the funniest and most ironic parts about all of this, about all of Cyrax's claims currently, is that he helped raise Kira's son. That's his stepson, but it's like blood to him. Brother Kira hasn't popped up one time in this entire series. I've dug so deep, I've seen things I never wished I'd see. Parts of your body I didn't even know could exist. And I ain't never seen the name Kira pop up one time. Ain't never heard of a Callum before, but yet here you are, claiming you raised this boy. How despicable. Absolutely disgusting. Where are the pictures? Where are the videos? Where's the evidence, Chance? Please, show us. Where did you raise this kid?
So, Jerry Lundstad, would you like to challenge me again, bitch? Because I can go on all day and one-up you all fucking day, ho. I can sit here and I can one-up you all day with fucking facts. If Callum was in my care, if I was able to raise Callum, he wouldn't be in any kind of danger at all. I would be raising him properly, making sure he goes to school, making sure he does the shit that he needs to do, and I sure wouldn't allow any kind of drug use around him, period. And if that person was doing drugs, whether it's around him or in the same house, guess what? They get thrown the fuck out. Because that's what a good, decent parent does.
Nothing is more cringy to me than Cyrax cosplaying as his stepdaddy fantasy. You can tell with those little dolls sitting on his Casio in the background that Cyrax has a lot of practice taking care of smaller things than himself. He is a goblin at the end of the day, so he doesn't quite have human empathy and doesn't understand how the human psyche quite works, but he is trying his best to emulate the humans around him. Cyrax claiming that he could raise that child better than anybody else is actually the funniest thing I've ever heard. Cyrax, that child would be in immediate danger the moment they stepped foot inside that house. The bed bugs, the rats, the roaches. It's absolutely a cesspool of disease. In Cyrax, I don't think you could tell any sort of child protective services otherwise.
So like I said, Jerry, before you spark your mouth, get your facts straight, bitch. As for the rest of y'all, man, I fucking love you guys, and I will be seeing you guys later today for a gaming stream. It ought to be fun. I might do some Fortnite, I might do some Warframe, who knows? I may even do some Fallout 76, who knows?
Hey there, dipshit. Kira and I just want to congratulate you on being played again. Roses are red, violets are blue. Chance really sucks, and so do you. It's funny, having no cares or worries just like Chance is really liberating. There are worse things than February in Cuba with a mountain of money.
You know, what I don't get is this. Like, what I'm trying to figure out is this.
Bro.
Y'all always talk shit about how I suck at music, but yet You guys proceed to steal my music like it's the best shit in the world.
And what's your point?
Why is that?
So that's a compliment.
Because we can actually make money off of it, where
No,
you can't.
here's the thing, buddy boy.
Nobody wants to give you money, especially after everything you've done.
No, that's not it. You just don't want to see people do it. That's all it is.
I don't want to see you do it.
Help me out.
Right.
That's all it is.
Anything to see you not succeed, man.
Exactly.
Now, let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all want to sit there and call me a freak, and that's fine.
If you've spent some time here in the swamp going through the whole Cyrax series, we are damn near 50 episodes in now, you will know that Cyrax putting on a mask and feeling strong, feeling tough if you will, is nothing new. We all knew a kid like that back in our school days. That one kid who just acted like he was in an anime all the time. In particular, when I was growing up, we had a kid who thought he was part of the Kingdom Hearts games. Truly thought he was part of the whole lore and everything. And Cyrax, he's given that energy for sure. So we just saw a montage of the, quote, evidence that Chance has that proves that music business Bartholomew is still alive. And we can all hope so, boys. We can all hope so. These last few clips we're going to check out here before we bring this episode to a close is going to be, once again, Cyrax claiming he doesn't care about the trolls. He's not a part of the trolls, and that he's gonna break past all this, and he no longer, for the 500th time, is going to be held down or a part of the troll community. Again, I don't know how many times you can leave something you're not a part of.
I'm glad that I stand out. And you want to know why? Because at least I'm not afraid to be myself. Unlike you motherfuckers that sit there and talk shit, try to troll me, try to run your fucking mouths. There's a reason I chose this mask and my only mask. And there's a very particular reason. Because I want to be a freak. I want to be different. I want to stand out. I want you guys to see the monster that you created all those years ago. And at the end of the day, if I can inspire someone to chase their fucking dreams like I'm doing, then that's what fucking matters.
Yeah, Cyrax, we know there's a reason why you chose this mask and your Oni mask. That's because those are the only two masks that you own, Cyrax. Relax. I know Ed's gonna be looking for his paintball mask anytime now, and I don't know how you're going to explain to him that you got all this toothpaste all over the front of it. I'm sure he's gonna be upset. Cyrax claims he wants to be a freak. He wants to be an outcast. He wants to stand out from all the sheep, but yet all he does is complain that he gets poked and prodded and made fun of, and all these comments thrown his way, all these videos made about him, etc, etc. Cyrax, if you stand out, that's what happens. So you can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too, buddy. You gotta choose one path or the other. You either be the Lolcow megastar you think you are, dedicate to it in full send, or shut up and hide in your hobbit hole over in Sally's attic. Again, further proof that Cyrax seems to see life as some sort of WWE promo. He wants to show all of you the monster we've created. And Cyrax, be honest to the good people here in the swamp. You were this depraved and this messed up. You were just this much of a monster far before any of us here ever knew your scabby little head.
I'm not out here trying to be the cool guy, trying to be the in-crowd guy. That ain't me. I'm simply being my and trying to help those along the way that I can. And you know what's funny? 8 years ago, I got told that I would never escape the troll community. I got told that I would never escape the troll community. But guess what I did, motherfuckers? I escaped it as of today. So now, William and Marty and N-word boy, come at me now. Oh, wait. You can't, because I'm not part of your community. Because you guys know that if you fuck with me again, your ass is grass. So Marty, you, CIA hole, you, William and N-word boy, because I don't give about any of you mother. And while we're on the subject, CIA hole, why the fuck you been trolling me all these years, you little bitch? Sitting there playing both sides like you were my friend, and then you turn your fucking back on me, bro? I find out that you're running with these goons?
Oh, don't worry, Cyrax. We know you're not the in-crowd guy. We know you're not the cool guy. That definitely ain't you, to quote your own words there. Pinch me and call me Perky Ed. This has to be at least the 15th time in this series alone that Cyrax makes a video claiming that he is taking his life back from the troll community. Today he is no longer oppressed by these trolls. And Cyrax, I beg to differ, because I already see that there are several more videos you've uploaded calling out trolls and doing the the same old, so surprise, surprise. Cyraxx challenging the trolls to come at him and then immediately stopping and chuckling. Oh wait, you can't, cause I'm not in a community anymore. Cyraxx, don't be delusional, that's not how that works. You don't have to be in a community to be trolled by it, just watch. These invites will definitely be obliged. You're gonna have more people than ever bothering you worse than ever. Oh, say it ain't so, Cyraxx finally, after all these years, caught on to CIA hole. No, not his little brother. Oh, I guess we'll have to see him rant about CIA hole here next.
The entire 8 years that I've known your ass, the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You know what's sad? I considered you a brother. I considered you family. And what'd you do? Turned your motherfucking back on me like a coward. Sat there, betrayed my friendship and my trust. For what? Money? Power? What was it? Cause all I see when I look at you, CIA, is a fake ass fucking coward who can't decide what he fucking wants out of life. That's all I see when I look at you.
I think Cyraxx just doesn't know how to count past 10, maybe even 8 at this point, because if you've noticed, he'll harp on one number for pretty much every single relationship and situation he's in. With Marty, it's somehow been 8 years for the past 10 years, and now with CIA hole, it's been 8 years as well. Jeez, Chance, seems like you met everybody at the exact same time in your life. A punishment truly worse than death is to be considered a family member or a close friend of Cyraxx. That's honestly like being cursed. It's like some sort of voodoo mumbo jumbo meant to make your life as terrible as possible. Y'all remember that idiot Volition Rax who tried to be his friend? Yeah, me either. That guy got bullied into obscurity, went absolutely insane, and it was only like 2 weeks. So Cyraxx, the fact that you thought that CIA hole after all these years was actually real, actually your friend, really is an attestament to how deluded and absolutely poisoned your brain is. Cyraxx is really wrong about that last point he made in this previous clip here. He said CIA hole doesn't know what he wants from life, can't make a decision for himself, and Chance, he clearly made a decision for his life. He made the decision to no longer be associated with Chance Wilkins.
Well, guess what, CIA? I'm no longer part of your little community. The troll community, as of today, has died to me. All the troll community is dead to me as of today. I don't give a what any trolls have to say about me. Whatever you gotta say, save it for your motherfucking mama. Cause I don't give a about the troll community. I'm not gonna dance for nobody anymore. I'm not getting on nobody's panels unless they a friend or a homie. And I sure ain't gonna rage out or believe any troll bullshit coming from that troll community no more.
So you heard it here first, folks. Fresh from that guttural, stinking garbage hole, Cyraxx calls him out. He is no longer going to feed into the troll community. He is no longer going to dance. He is no longer going to sing. He's no longer going to perform. But as we've mentioned already, Cyraxx has been on a tirade the past couple of days, throwing out so many videos I can hardly keep up. We're gonna stop this one here and jump right into his next set of absolute delusional rages against other friends, or I guess now former friends. Seems like Cyraxx truly is going scorched earth here. Thank you guys as always for watching another episode of the Cyraxx Deep Dive series here on the Swamp Dweller Live channel. If you enjoyed this, be sure to slap that like button. It helps me out a ton. The more likes this video gets, the more YouTube promotes it, and that helps us get more eyes on this PDF freak. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. I appreciate it a ton. I upload videos just like this one almost every single day. I'd love to know your thoughts down below in the comments. Would love to see your opinions on the recent Raxenings here, and I'll see you soon.